Hello everyone, my name is Oha Kate, I'm a composer, and you're watching a reaction to TVXQ's Summer Dream plus 2 live performances of the song. Yes, there is something off with the audio, that's because this is a voiceover, because I accidentally recorded this whole reaction with my mic muted. Big disaster, but instead of having the whole reaction go to waste, I thought it best to record a voiceover to summarize my thoughts on experiencing this music. This was a special request by an anonymous patron, but I have refunded this person for their request, as obviously this isn't exactly what they paid for or what they had in mind. Yeah, so you can still watch me react to the music, and I'll summarize what my thoughts were as we go through. Yeah, so as you can see from my expression, I'm really enjoying the music. This style of song is right up my alley. It's very much an unapologetically happy, upbeat song. Cheesy in a way, but I do think there is some sincere enjoyment to be found in music like this, because there's a lot of music that's come out in recent years that is more cynical. This style has gone a little bit out of fashion, unfortunately, but it reminds me of the style of groups like S Club 7, who also had a very innocent, wholesome style. And I remember showing it to a friend of mine and him describing this style as brainwash music, which I found pretty amusing. But again, I do have a soft spot for this type of music, so it's very easy for me to vibe along to. The vocal performances are really strong. The vocal melodies are really, really hitting me. I love the synth work, the little bump bump in the verses. I thought it was funny to me how they're wearing white shirts in this video, as it's very typical of that style of music. Sort of reminiscent of Backstreet Boys or Britney Spears' Sometimes music video. The only thing I wasn't crazy about regarding this music video is their makeup. I thought their makeup was a little bit lacking. And I showed Junsu here especially, as I think he suffers the most from this bad makeup job. But overall, the video is cute. It's a little bit typical of this style, but I like the choreo. They look great overall. But yeah, really enjoying this song. Strong composition, strong vocals. And I'm just really enjoying it. It's a very nostalgic and enjoyable sound for me, as I used to listen to a lot of this style when I was a kid. Yeah, here I'm just expressing my excitement about that guitar solo that's happening right now. I also just want to reiterate here how great the vocal performances are. I compliment jae-joong and Jeonsu in particular as they just sang, and there was a really cool chromatic part just before the chorus there, sort of a dun 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 that I thought was a really neat touch, and I just love those kinds of details in compositions. Loving the acoustic guitar here. Yeah, so that guitar solo really pleased me. I love how technical it was. I thought that style of guitar solo was unusual for a pop song of this very happy genre. Loved the detail in the guitar solo, the shredding. That really pleased me. I also loved the rap breakdown. I loved the acoustic guitar use in the bridge. Loved their vocals. Loved Max's vocals towards the end, as well as Jae-joong's high note. Again, the choreo really stood out to me, as well as the overall quality of the song, the chorus melody. Absolutely loved it. There was also this really cool sort of bum ba ba part in the instrumental after the final chorus. It was really cool. Yeah, just lots of cool details in this song. Really is my thing. Now we're going to move into the 2009 live performance of the song at A Nation. Overall, I am so impressed with this performance. Already, I feel it's one of, if not the strongest live performance I've ever seen from this group. Considering the intense choreo, their vocals are pretty much flawless. Yes, Yunho came in a little bit flat at the start, and Yuchon sounded a little bit exhausted, but they were still really great vocals from both of them. Lots of passion. The overall energy on stage is really great. You can really feel it. I wish I were there. I think it would have been amazing to witness this set live. It's just all coming together beautifully. They look like they're enjoying themselves. And I can't fault this performance. It's really, really great. I also went back to highlight Max's part here because it's a lovely tone from him. I don't usually hear him sing in this lower range, but I really love the sound of it. Loving that elaborate run Junsu just did. And here's where I really start to fawn over jae-joong and his vocals and overall performance. Yeah, that part right there where he was being playful and working the camera, he just stole my heart right there. So charismatic. I really enjoyed Yuchun's rap part there because the exhaustion in his voice helped give it a certain rawness and grit, really helped it feel more powerful, like it was a true like gangster moment. Really enjoyed it. This part is obviously really funny. It's so fun to hear jae-joong laugh like that. Yeah, this is such a great moment, and it just made me wonder if Jeonsu made Jae-joong laugh with the dance moves, and if those dance moves were improvised or part of the choreo, or maybe it was the execution of the move that made him laugh. Not really sure why he laughed, but still really funny. Overall, a really phenomenal performance of this song, and just a phenomenal performance in general. They were obviously at the top of their game. The choreo was on point, the energy was on point, and embarrassingly, watching that performance made me a little hot under the collar. I feel like the shirt that I'm wearing is a bit too heavy, and my sweatiness is matching their sweatiness. So I go to open the window and change the lighting. And I have to mention Jae-joong again. His vocals, especially towards the end, stood out a lot. Those high notes were so clean and pristine. Amazing stuff. We're now going to move into the 2008 live Saitama Super Arena performance. I'm excited that there seems to be a live band with live drums here. Yeah, so as expected, I am loving the live drumming, especially. I love the fills that the drummer is doing. The organic instrumentation makes such a big difference. The overall style of this performance is a little bit more elaborate and expensive and vast. As you can see, the stage is so huge. There are these giant steps they're performing on. It feels like a bigger production, which makes it feel a little bit less intimate than the previous performance, which was a little bit more raw and festival-like. This one feels a bit more formal. The overall setup of the previous show is one that I would prefer to attend myself. Also, I'm not as crazy about their outfits in this performance. I don't think that the outfits read very well on camera or from a distance, although they do look cute in these outfits, and I totally understand what they're going for, as I myself used to dress in this style back in that era. But performance-wise, their vocals seem to be even better than the previous performance. They look a bit more well-rested. So I'm curious as to whether this is like a show opener or if it's a sort of a one-song number amongst a series of other artists, because they're very well-rested. They're not that tired or exhausted sounding as the previous one. But still, the element of exhaustion in the previous performance appealed to me more. Felt a bit more real and fun, I guess. I think that complex run that Junsu did is a little bit less clean in this performance. I think it was slightly better in the previous show that I watched. It's really starting to dawn on me now how good this song actually is. Just the distribution of energy, the way it builds during the pre-chorus right into the chorus. Such a big explosion, lots of fun, the crowd is loving it. Really appreciating that live guitar solo. You could totally tell that was live, as it was obviously different from the studio recording. Really enjoyable. Again, makes such a big difference. I really do like that da-da-da part just after the final chorus. It's just a really nice bit of flair to lead us into the outro. Again, fawning over jae-joong, can't help myself. Those vocals are just so beautiful. My.
Thank you.
Yeah, so even though they started off much more dry in this performance, they ended wet. Overall, this was a really fun performance. I pretty much covered all of my thoughts on this performance already. The last couple of things I wanted to say was I like how there was an extended drum fill to finish the song, really emphasized the live nature of it with the live instruments, made it feel, again, very organic and alive, which was a good touch for this larger, more expensive production. It offsets the more produced feeling that this performance has and makes it feel more down to earth. Lastly, I'm a little amused by Max's hairstyle because I also used to sport that hairstyle, and it's the type of hair that you grow it long, but it grows out rather than down. So I don't think it suits him the best, and it didn't suit me either, but that was just a funny little detail that I noticed too. And finally, just to summarize the lyrical analysis, I was a big fan of how sexy these lyrics were, in contrast to the more wholesome, innocent vibe of the song. I thought that was kind of cool, and they really captured the summer vacation fling fantasy idea of getting very close with someone and in a short space of time, in a moment in time over the summer, for a brief fleeting affair. I thought the lyrics were very romantic. They were mostly innuendo, nothing too on the nose, but I thought they were very beautiful, very poetic. Some standout lines were, "When the blue sky and ocean shine and overlap, the tears will dry, summer is smiling." I thought this line was kind of funny. "A sea of your own touching the scent of my kisses on my girl." That made me laugh a little bit. It could be just a translation thing, but overall, I was a big fan of how these lyrics were worded. "Kiss me while your wet skin is still hot." That's another good line. Again, very sexy, unexpected, but yeah, the lyrics, the song, the live performances, everything hit me. So in summary, absolutely love the song. It's definitely a new favorite of mine. It has the potential to be in my top 5 TVXQ songs, which is another interesting idea. Perhaps I could do a top 5 or top 10 TVXQ songs, and maybe I could do that for multiple groups. But I do apologize again for the mic issue. Normally I do a double check that the mic is on, but for some reason in this reaction I took it for granted and I paid dearly. But I hope that you can tell that I care about making quality content. Again, I rewatched this whole reaction to make sure all my comments were still in place, so you really didn't miss out on much. I did cover pretty much every single comment I made in the original reaction. It's just that, of course, I do acknowledge that the original audio is is important, and this will not happen again. This was a good lesson for me, and I did fear that this would happen one day. I felt like it was just a matter of time where I got too comfortable, and I paid dearly. So moving on up, we live and we learn, we improve, we be better. Hope you guys enjoyed this content regardless. Links are in the description to my Patreon. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Thanks so much and take care.